So often when we talk about prayer, we talk about our relationship with God, but you can't just talk about a relationship with God and not talk about a relationship with other people. Because you see, the reason we can come to God in prayer is because we have been forgiven. In fact, what separates us from people and what separates us from God is sin. When we fail God, that breaks His heart. It separates us, that relationship. When we fail other people and we do something that's wrong with other people, that breaks the relationship. But just the reverse is also true. Those relationships can be mended. The relationship with God. That's why Jesus came to this earth. That's why He died on the cross, so that we could have a relationship with God. He took the punishment for our sins so that we could be forgiven. But the beautiful thing about the cross is it not only points upward, but the cross points outward. And it points to other people. Through what Jesus did on the cross, He gives us the power to forgive and be forgiven. So the great message of the cross is that God has made a way for us to have intimacy with Him. The cross, if I could say one word that gives what the cross is all about, it's humility. God, think about this, God, who created the universe, came to this earth, took upon Himself human flesh, and on that cross He looked out and said, Father, forgive them. And when you accept what He did, you realize, I have failed God. Something happens in your heart. You see, it's no longer pride. It's no longer arrogance. It's no longer, look what I can do. You know, man, I'm tough. I'm cool. I can live the way I want. And you recognize, I need God. And when you do that, God's grace is applied to your heart. You have the ability to go to those that you've hurt and humble yourself and say, would you forgive me? It's all because of what Jesus did on the cross. And so today, why don't you just spend some time thinking about how good God is and what Jesus did on the cross for you. Accept His love, accept His grace, and then forgive those who've hurt you. And if you've hurt someone else, humble yourself and go to them and ask their forgiveness. For it's at the cross that we find the ability to not only have our relationship mended with God, but also with others.